Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Why Queen Naomi was missing from her powerful program, Night of Prophetic Invasion, and how mentally deranged Ayodeji told Naomi they can't shoot you in that church today. Now, what does it mean? What happened? Where is this coming from? That's the story we'll be looking at right now. So remember that, the program was ongoing. Normally, Naomi doesn't come too early because if she comes too early from praise and worship and all of that, by the time they are done, before 11, 12, where she starts her ministration and prophecy section and all of that, she might be too exhausted. So she will be praying and praying. She enters around 11, sometimes 11:30. And sometimes midnight, then the prophetic section and healing and deliverance service will start. Okay. Now, what happened is that, Olori Naomi did not come. So while they were praying and doing all they are doing, it's usually their normal, their modus of operandus, or their modus operandus, sorry. So nobody saw it weird that Naomi was not there. They thought she would come at the time that she has always come this whole year. Sorry. So Naomi did not show up when those people came. So what happened? There is a member of Queen Naomi's church that is used to do this POP, okay? That guy was one of the best POP, what do they call them? Designers or whatever they call them, okay? He was very, very good at the time where he was doing the POP. He's married with 3 children, okay? That guy goes to Queen Naomi's church. Now, from when he was, when he was normal, he was not a member of Queen Naomi's church. Something happened. The guy became mentally ill. His name is Ayodeji. So, because of this healing and deliverance thing, they started, the family, the wife, they were carrying the man from one place to the other. They now landed in Queen Naomi's church. When they landed in Queen Naomi's church, that was 2 years ago. They found out that whatever was done to the man, okay, all the hospitals, they've been to Yaba, they've gone everywhere. It was bad. It was getting to a point where they had to start using chain on the man. Yes, they had to start using chain on the man. They were doing all of those things on this man. So when they came to Queen Naomi's church, they started praying, doing prayer and deliverance and all of that. The man started recovering. The man recovered as at a year ago. The man had recovered to a point where he started getting jobs again to do his POP. Most times, men, when you're talking to them, they don't hear. According to what is happening, they said the man is also from Akure. They said he went to his village to go and lay foundation to start his own personal house. Immediately, he laid foundation and started the house. The house was not completed. They threw that man, that madness. So when they brought the man to Naomi's church, they will be doing this, their prayer, healing, prayer clinic and healing clinic and all of that. The man's madness becomes something that is like seasonal. Sometimes it will be normal for a very long time, then it will start again. So now, because people are not giving the man job again, nothing is happening, and the man has become a full member in Queen Naomi's church. Queen Naomi decided to put the man's name in their welfare department. So welfare is taking care of that man because the man has got family. So they are giving the man money every month and also making sure the children, the man's children, stay in school, believing that everything will be okay. The thing will become seasonal. Then he will go and be drinking and all of that. And they say maybe it's the drinking and all of those things that are making him not to get complete healing. So what happened was that they said that night of prophetic healing, After Queen Naomi had finished dressing up and everything, the phone was on top of her bed. Tadenikawo went to go and pick Queen Naomi's, went to go and carry Queen Naomi's phone. Tade knows the mother's PIN number, phone number, and all of that. So most times Tade will carry that phone and try to call the father, Baba, yeah. And Tade is, you know how children will play and calls will just go like you'll be calling somebody without even knowing. They said Tade picked the phone and Tade called that Ayodeji. Now, Ayodeji owns the phone, and that phone that Ayodeji owns now is a church that bought that phone for Ayodeji, so that when there is a problem or anything, Ayodeji can call. According to him, before this thing will start again, he used to have very serious migraine that he will not be able to do anything and all of that. So the church said once that starts, he should call wherever he is, so that he can come to church or they can come and pick him. That was why they gave Ayodeji that phone. And because that phone came directly from Olori Naomi, if Ayodeji wants to fall inside water and that phone wants to fall inside water, Ayo will prefer that he falls, he drowns, than for that phone to enter water. So when Tade went to go and press Ayodeji's number, Ayodeji started saying that nobody will shoot Naomi in that church today. Nobody. Like, they Ayodeji say hello Lori, hello Lori. Then use Yoruba to say nobody can shoot Naomi in that church today. Nobody can shoot Naomi in that church. Naomi will not die in her church. Naomi will not die in the altar. Nobody can shoot Naomi today. That was what Ayo was saying. So it was looking like Ayo had transitioned into that realm of Kolos, okay? So he was talking like he was not making sense. Naomi now asked Tade to bring the phone. Tade brought the phone. And Naomi carried the phone and said, Tani, use Yoruba. And Naomi overheard Ayodeji saying that nobody can shoot Naomi in that church today. Naomi will not buy in her altar. Naomi will not buy in her church. Nobody can shoot Naomi today. Naomi was shocked. Where is this coming from? Like, what happened? So they said, Naomi asks Ayodeji that, why is he talking like this? What is going on? Is he okay? And all of that. Ayodeji was just sounding like this answering machine. Nobody can shoot Naomi in that church today and all of that. Naomi will not buy in her church today and all of that. God forbid she would never. And Naomi put off the phone and started praying. That was that night when she had already prepared to go to church. This thing happened there. It was a message that God was trying to send to Olori Naomi. But after Ayo said all of those things, Naomi was still preparing. So Naomi now put off her phone to pray before she goes. Yes, they say she put off her phone and started praying. You know that when it comes to this kind of programs, you're doing deliverance service, you're doing all of this, you need to be fortified yourself. Have you seen how demons will jump from somebody and enter another person and all of that? You need to be fortified. It's not somebody that is not strong that will say, I want to go and do deliverance service. So you know, go fit try am. When demon go slap you for face like this, your eye go clear. They said Naomi now put off her phone to start praying. What Naomi saw will shock you. I'm going to bring it in another gist. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.